To find the arc length and the perimeter of a sector. The arc length is the curved length around the outside. So there's a little line going around the outside here. And that is part of a circumference of a circle. If I drew all the circle around, the arc length is part of the circumference of a circle. So to find the arc length of a sector, so the arc length of a sector is theta over 360 multiplied by the circumference. And the circumference is either pi times diameter or 2 times pi times your radius. So you've got theta is over 360 times 2 times pi times r, or theta over 360 times pi times diameter. The radius, so if I'm finding the arc length of this and perimeter of this sector, r is the length going across. So r is 8 centimeters. Theta is the angle, which is 120 degrees. So it's easier to use the formula involving r. So it's theta over 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by r. So it becomes 120 over 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by r, which is 8. So you're doing 120 over 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by 8. And when you type that into a calculator, it comes up as 16.755168082. So to round it to one decimal place, it's either 16.7 or 16.8. Because the number after the 7 is 5 or above, you round up the first digit after the point. So the 7 goes up to an 8, so 16.8. And then because it's a length of centimeters. The perimeter of the shape would be, if you imagine the curve is 16.8, the radius is 8 in both cases. So to get the perimeter, imagine you walking around the outside, it would be 8 plus 16.8 plus 8, which is 8 add 8 is 16, 16 add 16 is 32, 32.8 centimeters. So the perimeter is just adding the rim of the shape, adding the distance around the outside.